Yeah, so today I'm going to start the new session on spoken English and that too without grammar. So let's see the things. So first of all, before we start, let me tell you the important thing. And again, from today we are going to start the day one. So in case of English, I mean any language. So most of the time, what are the things that we speak about? So for the first thing that we speak about is every day. Then we speak about the past, which is already done. Then we speak about the things like something which is going now. Then we speak about something that will happen tomorrow. So now let me tell you one by one how we can proceed with every day. So in order to speak about every day, the important thing is that we have to know what are the verbs that we have to use. So this session is totally based on the verb forms. And in case if you are good at learning the verb form, so even you don't have to learn anything related to the verbs, I mean the tenses. So let's try to understand. And even let me tell you the story behind this. Why only this verb? Why not other things? Let's say as you're like after completion of your graduation of your studies, if you are at home and you are just roaming here and there, so obviously your neighbors may ask that as I see you every day since morning till evening, what you actually do. So even you can tell them that actually like I wake up and I like only by using everyday concept, that is V1. I wake up, then I get fresh up, then I do this, all these things. So in order to express the everyday activity, for example, if you just buy vegetables, let's say, so you can say I buy vegetables every day. Or even if you buy the vegetables on every Saturday or every Monday, so even you can use I buy vegetables every Saturday or every Monday, or I come to spoken English class every day. So even these things you can tell with the help of V1. I mean, V1 is used in order to express the things that you do in your day-to-day life related to everyday things. Then the V2. V2 is used in order to express something about the past. For example, let's say you have done something yesterday, like you bought vegetables. So something which is already done. So for that, you have to use bought. I mean the V2. V2 is it tells about past. जो कुछ already हो गया है. Like ఏదైతే జరిగింది. About that it tells. Okay. Then we have like one by one in detail we'll discuss. Then we have V4. So V4 it tells about something which is going on. For example, if your friend called you and he just said, "What are you doing?" So you may say, "I am just buying vegetables," or "I am coming to your home," and whatever the things it might be. Okay. So all these things, I mean ongoing things, it comes under now concept. Then after we have will plus V1. Will plus V1 is nothing but it tells that something which is going on. I mean, sorry, not something which is going on, something that will happen tomorrow or even in future. For example, if you have planned something, just a minute, please mute yourself. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Please, everyone, you can mute. Yeah. Thank you, Ashok. So see, what we were discussing is that will plus V1. Let me come back. So will plus V1. In case of will plus V1 is nothing but it tells about the things that may happen tomorrow or day after tomorrow or even in future. Like even you may say, I will buy fruits. I will buy like mango. I will buy vegetables like tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Or I will come. I will come to your home, or I will come to temple, or I will come like wherever. So you just come like tomorrow or day after tomorrow. In order to tell these things, we use will plus V1, that is about like in order to tell about the future. Now let's see one by one the sentences as well. As we have, I buy vegetables. Okay, so as I told you, in order to express about the everyday concept, what do we use? We use V1 things. I mean, whatever the things that comes under V1, like buy, okay, come, go, sit, stand. So here, as I'm taking only one thing, that is buy. That is, I buy vegetables every day. So even one more important thing, in order to start any sentence, we actually start the sentences using I, we, you, he, she, and they. So now let me tell you the meaning of I. I, it refers to me. We, it refers to we all, like hum log. Then you. So you, it tells that someone who is opposite. I mean, someone who is in front of you. And then he, it refers to a boy, and she, it refers to a girl, and they, it refers to someone. It's like those who are away, and Ramesh is a name. Okay. So this is all, only these 7 things that we use as a subject. I mean, only we start the sentence with only and only these 7 things. Okay. So let's start the sentence. So what I have written, I. So I buy, and then after whatever I buy, I can write here. I buy vegetables, and when I buy every day. So because by default, V1, it tells about every day. So I buy vegetables every day. Just a minute. Yeah. So here, as we have, we buy. So we buy, and whatever things that you do, like we buy a milk packet every day. You buy fruits. So even in case of fruits, even you can use any other object. So what we are doing, we are just taking the like subject, and then followed by the verb, and then followed by any object. So in order to express the things, on a daily basis, you can use the same verb, and you can make many more sentences like he. But in case of he, what you have to do, Amir, just mute yourself. Okay. Yeah. So he buys. So he buys, what we can say? Who is this? Yeah, please mute yourself. Okay. Then after, we have something. Yeah, everyone, please mute your video as well. Atul, who is this? So as we have the things like he buys. Okay. So he buys chocolates, for example. Okay. So in case of this, what we can do, only we have to use S in case of he, she, and name, because this is the special case. In order to describe about every day, we need to use S or ES. Why? Because he, see, in case if you have any queries, you can just be mute, or even you can type in the chat box. Okay. So in case of he, she, and name, what we need to use? S or ES, because these are the singular entities. Okay. So he buys, she buys, Ramesh buys. So he buys chocolates. Even not only he buys, you can say he comes, or he attends, or she buys, she attends, she comes to school or to office, whatever the things. Like Ramesh. So Ramesh plays cricket. So in case of everyday concept, you just have to use V1 plus S or ES. Then in case of other four things, that is, let me write here for you, that is I, we, then you, and then we have they. In case of these things, simply we have to use V1. Whereas in other cases, he, she, and name. In this case, we need to use V1 plus S or ES. Okay. In order to express about every day, we have to use this particular concept. For example, what you do on a regular basis. As you can say, I wake up. So let's see about that thing as well. Like, yeah, here. So as we may say, I wake up. Then what you do next? I get up. Sorry, I get fresh up. So wake up. Again, I'm using only V1. Then I get fresh up. Again, V1. So whatever the thing that you follow on a daily basis, the same thing you have to use here in order to express about your daily routine. I mean, in order to express about daily routine, you have to use again and again, I'm saying V1. Like I wake up, which is V1, then I get fresh up. Then after, what you do? I take my breakfast. Okay. Then I attend my classes. Okay. After that, you may say, I take my lunch. Then again, if you have,
sorry, something is voice.
so in this way, you express your daily routine with the help of V1. Okay. And yesterday, as we have discussed, I hope even you have done. Okay. So after this, I will ask your daily routine as well. Then after, let me explain you about the V2, and then after we'll discuss. That is V2. V2 is used in order to express the things that happened yesterday or in the past, like bought. So even you can say, I bought a car, or bought a bike, or even I bought vegetables, or I bought, let's say, notebooks, whatever the things. Like yesterday, I bought vegetables yesterday, I bought fruits yesterday. So in order to express these V2 things, you have to use I mean, in order to express the past, you have to use V2 always and always, as I have provided the list. Okay. In case if you have like lost the list, then even I'll provide in the description as well. Okay. Then after, we have something called, see, let me show you. about the V2. Yeah, here it is. I bought vegetables yesterday. So the same subject you can use. I bought, we bought, you bought, he bought, she bought, they bought, Ramesh bought. Then whatever the things they bought, you can use I bought vegetables yesterday. Even you may say I bought a car, I bought a notebook, even we bought. So these things, I mean the subjects, it never changes. I, we, you, he, she, they, and name. But here, even you don't have to worry about these things. So-called the he, she, and name. So in all these three, just you have to use V1. Sorry, V2, not V1. So even you don't have to add S or ES in case of V2. The reason behind is that the trouble is only at the beginning. It is not at the later. So I bought, as I say, I bought vegetables. It means something that's already done in the past. We bought a milk packet yesterday, or even you can say day before yesterday. Then we have you bought fruits. He bought chocolate. So here you don't have to add S or ES because it's the V2. And in case of V2, we don't have to add, which always tells about the past. Then we have he bought. He bought. He bought. Please mute your videos as well, everyone. Hello. Yeah. So see, once again, as I'm saying, please mute your audio and video as well. Now listen. Yeah, he bought chocolates. So in case if I say he bought, so even you don't have to add S or ES in this because the S or ES concept is only meant for the V1, but for other cases you don't have to bother. So here just simply you have to add the subject, that is I, we, you, he, she, they, and name, and then you need to proceed with V2, that is bought, 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 and bought. So she bought a newspaper, he bought a newspaper, Ramesh bought a laptop, or they bought tables. So something which is already done in the past. Hope you all are getting. So now let me show you how you can proceed in order to express about the past. For example, let's say if your friend came, so how you can tell him, let's say if your friend came and you were not there, so how you are going to express that where did you go? So you can even say that yesterday I woke up at 7 a.m, then I got fresh up, then I took my breakfast, then after, like, even you may say I booked the movie tickets, I went to theater, then I watched the movie, I enjoyed, then I went to like some particular mall, then I just purchased, or I purchased the clothes, then again I came back to restaurant, I took lunch or even dinner, sorry, I took dinner, then I came back to my home and I took rest. So
Not audible, sir.
proceed, and the same you can